Hi there, I'm Nifesiayo and welcome to my channel. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and share with your family and friends, and also do not forget to subscribe to this channel. After subscribing, don't ignore the notification bell right beside the subscribe button so you will not miss updates from me.
What'd you ask?
What happened?
What'd you ask?
I'm not saying that. You're insane right now. You don't know. You want me to ask you?
Look at my face. What'd you ask? What did you ask, bro?
I asked Angel.
You want me to ask the question that Emmanuel asked?
You asked Angel the what? What did you ask?
I didn't ask any question. What did you guys
See, at this point, guys, honestly, biggest children want to kill me, and I refuse to die. Because what is it with Pere? What is the problem with Pere? Hi, so let's just talk about the fight that just happened between Pere and Whitemoney. I had seen this coming. I know there was a time that Pere and Whitemoney actually have to have a face-off and literally exchange words, but I didn't see why is Pere trying to instigate. Why is Pere trying to instigate Whitemoney against him? That's basically what he's doing.
I respect you very well. I never said anything to you against you. I never hated you for one day.
Pere, I'm trying to talk to you. I need to speak to you. Please come outside.
I love you so much from day one. I keep saying that I love this man. I love this man.
Pere, are you serious right now?
Man, you don't like me. Like what the fuck, yo?
What's going on with you?
The things you have, the things you do, I don't have it. Like the things you have, I don't have it.
Right, that's it.
I did bodyguard for a living. I took bullets for a living. This is bullets, like yo. This is bullets on my leg. I took bullets, man. I'm a street boy. I can only keep the code of this house because I suffered hard.
So if you're wondering what is happening, let me just quickly give you a backstory. Remember that when the housemates came newly into the house, Big Brother told them there are white cards. They need to figure out who the white cards are. Whitemoney knew who the white cards were, but he decided that he didn't want them to leave because he actually liked Whitemoney. He liked Pere and he liked Maria, so he let them stay in the house. That's how Pere now started this rumor that production crew told Whitemoney. Like, how did Whitemoney get to know the production crew, guys? Like, really? Whitemoney let that slide. I actually commend Whitemoney for letting that slide, and then he just continued. Then, before then, the very first week also, Pere and Whitemoney were close, but then when the girls came, they had this task where they're supposed to represent each other's culture and whatnot. So, Whitemoney was talking about his culture, right? And Oga Pere said he needed to ask a question. He put up his hand and says, when can we end this already? Whitemoney felt insulted. I felt insulted on behalf of Whitemoney. Whitemoney went to meet him to say, Pere, what the fuck is wrong with you? Can I say that word now? What is wrong with you? This is like, why would you just hush me? And Pere refused to apologize. Whitemoney let that go. Now, after the old wildcard thing, started with the kitchen monopoly problem again with Whitemoney. And Whitemoney has said that, okay, Pere sees me as a competition. I don't see him as a competition, so I'm going to be fine, right? That is how yesterday, after, the thing that Big Brother even did for these housemates, first off, there's already tension in the house, which is why we saw a fight with Queen and Maria, because Queen already feels like Maria is going to send her home at the end of the day. So she just wants to get things off her chest, which is why I think they had that altercation that they had. Queen already feels Whitemoney's Maria, the head of house, is going to evict her as the least impressive person in the house. Maria is such an actor. Goodness gracious. Did you see how she just told Big Brother she needed to compose herself? After doing that, she just went to those housemates and was crying, which is why I think that when she nominated Whitemoney and she was in tears after the old wild card situation, it was fake. Because how could she just switch like that? Just boom, start crying and everything. And then so there was already tension in the house. Everybody needs to be on Maria's good books, and everybody has to be cordial with each other so that there won't be problem. Now they have the game going on. That's how Maria now asked Angel asked Whitemoney a question concerning Pere. Mr. Pere now came all in his 6'4" glory Whitemoney is how many inches safe? How tall is he? Maybe it's like about 5 foot, 5'2" or something. Now I came to stand. What did you just ask? Like, oh God, calm down for Jesus. And then Whitemoney was still trying to, first off, I feel like Whitemoney should not have even dignified him with a response in the first place. Because dignifying him and giving him a response is what gave Pere the audacity to still keep talking and folding his arm. Did you notice the smirk on Pere's face when Whitemoney actually ended up flaring up? When Whitemoney was pissed and he was talking, did you see how Pere had this? Yeah, I got you where I need you to be. Hit me, hit me. He just wanted Whitemoney to hit him and Whitemoney should go home. Really, that is what I think happened yesterday. He just wanted Whitemoney to hit him and Whitemoney should go home. Because even Angel, 21-year-old Angel, told Pere, will you beat me? I am not going to tell you what I asked. Okay, come and beat me. Honestly, when they were telling Whitemoney to sit down, Whitemoney should have just sat down and not respond to him. But he wanted to clarify why. Mr. Goody Two Shoes, see where it brought you. He needed to clarify, saying, I just need to tell you, it was Angel that even asked the question. I didn't ask any question. Are you scared of Pere now? Because I love you. I fucking love this guy. I'm so much into you. I'm like, okay, kiss him already then. I mean, just kiss his highness, right? I so much like him, love him. I do this. I'm like, okay, yes, of course. At the point that Whitemoney now got angry, I feel like it was because he saw the way the housemates reacted. No housemates would actually have taken that. Michael came with his accent and it was like, that's bullying, man, that's bullying, this bullying, this bullying. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's true. You were manipulative. You tried to bully someone. You tried to I mean, why do you want to dominate a young man like yourself? I feel like you're the oldest, followed by Boma, but Whitemoney is in his 30s, so maybe 29 or something. I can't remember his age now, but Pere is definitely older. But it's not that deep, guy. He just wants Whitemoney to go home because now that Whitemoney flared up, it's going to be a little more spark for Whitemoney to actually eat Pere. It's just going to need to do a little bit more because now Whitemoney is no longer trying to be friends with Pere. Pere has made it obvious that guy have an agenda against you. And now the only thing that can happen is for Whitemoney and Pere to fist it out. Honestly, some fist fights might probably happen and Whitemoney will have to go. But then Whitemoney is going to win this 90 million naira, I think. So there's nothing Pere wants to do at the end of the day. Because this has even made people now kind of like Whitemoney. Although I don't like how Whitemoney was trying to explain. I feel like the whole fight shouldn't have even happened. It should have just been like when Queen wanted Maria to react that other day. Remember the first fight between Queen and Maria? When Maria was like, I'm not going to respond to you if you're going to be talking to me this way. That is what Whitemoney should have said. I'm not going to give you a response. You're going to come and stand over me. Like I'm a school child and you're my teacher. I mean, nobody can, see how big I am now. You now come and stand over. You cannot even stand over me because I already tower over you. You now come and do... What did you just ask? Ogbeni, I'm walking away. When you come to your senses and you realize I'm human just like you, both of us are in Big Brother's house. We are both housemates, hoping that the fans outside will like us and vote for us when we are up for nomination. And if you are lucky enough to be there the final week, they vote either of us to win the money. If you come to that senses, then come and talk to me. Forget that you are a US military man. It does not matter in Biggie's house. US military or no US military, put Whitemoney, put Pere together. Don't give them gun, no, of course. And don't give them weapon. Tell them to, street it out. Whitemoney will want Pere now. As small as Whitemoney is, just carry Pere's leg like that. How many is the Pere boy? Carry him like that, boom, on the floor. End of story. Sit on top him. Whitemoney get power, very get body. Sit on top him. Punch and small time. Pause hand for him mouth. Fight don't finish. Honestly. Honestly, though, because I don't see the reason for Pere trying to do. And then when Pere is so proud. Goodness gracious. I hope Maria sees this and understands that it's going to be a very poor lover. It's going to be a very bad lover. Honestly, because this is all the red flag you need in your life. How would somebody be talking to a fellow human that way? And you think that, and normally, the African culture, husband is supposed to be the head. They are supposed to be the neck. They're supposed to be submissive, intentionally submissive to whatever thing he says. Now, he's talking to a fellow man that they're supposed to be, tied. How much more will he talk to you, who he thinks he owns, right? Because you are the wife. That man will beat you. He's going to so much gaslight. See how he's gaslighted a fellow man to the point of provocation. That man will so much gaslight his lover. No wonder he's single at 36. Honestly, no wonder he's single at 36. And I remember that there's this rumor that is going on that he actually did marry a white woman for papers and whatnot, but he told us to join the US military for papers. So whichever reason, so you can tell he's very manipulative, man, even trying to manipulate the system. Hiya. Pere, please don't stay longer in the house. Thank God there is no eviction this week, because if there were to be eviction and the housemates nominated, no, Pere and Maria were even saying it, that if the housemates should have opportunity to nominate anybody, definitely both of them will be up. Maria will be up, Pere will be up. And Maria was saying she would rather be up than Pere be up. And Pere was like, yeah, it's better if one of us is up, because if both of us is up, definitely one of us is going, because the next head of house will either save one of us at the end of the day. So it might probably save you, Pere, and not me. That was what Maria was saying, because if a guy wins, the guy will definitely pick Pere before Maria. And I don't think any guy at this point, even Saga, that is supposed to be Pere's best friend, is not going to pick Pere at this point if he's up for eviction and the head of house needs to use veto power. Because that fight was really massive. Everybody had to tell him. And then when he was talking with even housemates, and then Whitemoney was trying to even explain his side of the story and saying from the very first time that we had that can we end this story already discussion that brouhaha that happened between us, I already figured that you don't like me. If you see me as an healthy competition, it's fine. It's okay to see somebody as a strong ally, as a strong person in the house. We don't have to be allies, because we both feel like we have chances of making it out of this house with the money. Fine, but you don't get to trigger me. You don't get to make me a bad person at the end of the situation, which is what Pere is trying to do. Maybe Pere is even acting on Biggie's order, because this is seeming like a Mercy Thatcher situation where Mercy instigated Thatcher so much that Thatcher ate Mercy and she had to go home. That is even bearing in mind that Thatcher already has strikes, and Thatcher has so many things that she needed to work on. And what Pere is saying, Whitemoney has complex issues. Whitemoney does not have issues. You had the one with the issue. You're the one who needs to... Oh, goodness gracious. How does he even have friends? I honestly cannot fathom. How does Pere have friends? I can't have a friend who talks to people like that. I can't be friends with somebody who even acts like that around other people, because we can't even be in the same space. I know my energy. Goodness gracious, guys, just stop it already. What do you think about this whole fight, and then Big Brother's twist also into the whole situation, saying there's no nomination, and then there's tension in the house? And I feel like this week is going to be a very interesting week at the end of the day. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share with your family and friends, and also be a part of the community by subscribing to this channel. Bye, guys.